Hey guys, welcome to Ashley Lifestyle Show. One of a subscriber in my channel asked me a question. Was on my friend's live stream, Amariah Gaming, or Amariah Thompson. Go check him out. He's pretty good. He live streams most of the time, and yeah. So the question was, I'm afraid of talking to girls. I have this fear for it, so on and so on. He's a young lad. Um, but there are ways to overcome fear if you want to talk to girls. And I might be 100% right. I might be also 100% wrong. But in my ears, even though I'm 28 and I'm married for over 5 years now, it is my. I'm gonna let you know my experience. I also helped friends out as well to get girls, girlfriends, and but people usually get these fear with girls, especially at a young age, I would say, because I never had that fear because all my friends when I was little were all girls until like I moved to San Leandro, Bay Area. Most of my friends were guys. So it was a total change, but it was fine with for me because have people in common. I used to play with Barbie dolls and freaking doll houses and shit. So so don't judge me. So yeah, the funny thing that my dad thought was gay until I brought my first girlfriend home. That was like before I joined the military. Not my first girlfriend, but so they still think I'm gay until I got married. It's like, oh, okay. So it's funny. That's another story. If you want to ask for that, leave that in the comments. I'll do a story time for that as well. My opinion is that you need to start slow. Usually, you want to if you have a group of friends that likes to play like board games. For me, that really worked with other people with communications, talking, ideology. I go for Dungeons and Dragons. If you go to your local comic book store, they may have a Dungeons and Dragons group, and you can use that to learn how to socialize. But that's a little more advanced. I should go to a store, Walmart, Target, whatever store. There should be like some of them have meet and greet female employees or employees that around supplying stuff that can help you. I wish you go there like once a day or twice a day, different stores. Don't be a creeper. If there's a beautiful girl, just go try and go for it and say, hello, how are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm fine, great. How are you? It's like, good. And just walk. Just walk by, have that adrenaline, that fear. You need to, somehow express it and start, going at it start doing that every day and be more comfortable of doing that. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get, the more rhythm you get. Then you want to add a little more sentence on top of that. If you're a lot older, 21 years older in America, some places you can be a lot younger, drink alcohol. A little bit of alcohol will actually does help with this, with a sip of with the tongue. We're talking to people. I am a fun loving drunk. One day you guys will see me in stream the Jack Daniel getting drunk playing games or horribly painting. But my wife is a loving drunk. Basically means she likes to hug everyone. But for me, I make fun of people. I'm a fun drunk. Sometimes people can actually talk a lot easier with all that stress, but it can be out of their mind about, oh, you're a girl. Oh shit. So you might have more of a confidence or relaxed state of mind talking to another opposite gender or the same gender. This can work on both gender or opposite gender as well. But you need to make the leap first to basically talk to one another. Um, but he's a young guy. You have plenty of time. I'm not gonna tell his age or anything else, but he's young. Sometimes you have circumstances. Everyone goes to understand that, but you're gonna have to take the risk. If you take the risk, you will fail. Multiple times. Trust me, I failed. Everyone else failed, but you know what? You learn from that mistake, from your failures. Build more and more on top of it. Don't think too much of it. The more you think about it, the more you're going to, be frustrated, have anxiety going up, and so on and so on. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I have a bit understanding of psychiatry, sociology, and psychology. I took college courses, still going to school, and those are getting tied. But yeah, it's one of the things. A lot of people that I know that have very hard time communicating with other people. In high school, that we call them loners. Loners or social outcasts. Me and my friend usually drag them to my Dungeons and Dragons club that I helped create with a couple of my friends and teacher. We help them with communication skills, speech, creativity, imagination to play the game as well, and so on and so on. And now they're out of high school. And there's a lot of them are a lot younger than me, and I see them, and they're full-grown adult, have no problem talking to people, able to get a job, go to school, no anxiety, knowing what to do with their life. It makes me happy. It makes my other friends happy because we put our own sweat and tears. We help with a whole bunch of kids. I also help with the youth, so they can be self-confident about themselves. A lot of time, these people gets bullied. I got bullied through 3/4 of my K to 12. It stopped in high school because I pretty much beat the crap out of them. That's another story when asked for the comment as well. But you want to go for that person that has your back. Have your wingman or winged woman, wing girl, just whatever, a wingmate, okay? That will always look after your back and they'll always help you out, step of the way. And that's one of the best thing you have, because you never have a true friend that's more than a number of fingers in your hand. Thumb is not a finger. You actually have 4 fingers. This is a thumb. This is phalange. So there's another science for you. So yeah. So I have I'll say about actual 4 true friends. Actually, think about it. That has my back. Let's see, 1, 2. No, I think it's 3 now. If I think about it. Would have truly got my back if I was dead poor in the street. I know at least 1 or 2 of them will take me in and literally find me. Because those 2 dragged me from Los Angeles or Arizona because of a entirely different story that I'm not gonna go into. If you guys want to know about it, leave it down in the comments. But yeah, this is my advice. You want to come talk to me privately. I know you don't. I think social media is one good way to talk to people, especially you don't have to see them face to face. If you want to learn, because a lot of times people are having, a lot of these younger generation have these problems talking to the opposite of the opposite sex or the same sex. It doesn't make sense because back then we didn't really have social media until I was in late high school. First social media, what I know it was a Zynga, there was Friendster, MySpace, and it was Facebook. But now everyone's so dedicated to their cell phones. I believe they're losing all these communication skills. Talk to someone front to face to face, because you need these skills to get a job. These skills to give out ideas to people and work with a team. these people they start learning how to get these skills to get out of high school. They're very frustrated because I've never dealt with these people. It is one of the one things that actually frustrates me. I work with a lot of young volunteers. I'm part of the Lions Club member, and I also write college recommendation letters, help out with scholarship, and so on and so on. And it really, some of these are very bright kids. Bright kids make something in their life, going to universities. They ask me, it's like, you should I go to university right away? Should I take a 1 year break? Or should I go to community college? I always tell them, community college, get your AA. Reason is that it is the most cheapest way you can do it. They'll also tell you, without breaking the bank, if college is for you. If not, vocational. Will you make a lot of money in vocational? Everyone we actually need a lot of hands-on skills for vocational as well. And a lot of them have a hard time coming up and talk. I might look intimidating, but I'm also very friendly. Hell, I bought them freaking In-N-Out burgers and shit. And they get more and more, like when I start talking, asking questions, throwing it out, they understand more and more and more. They figure out how the world works. Some of them are going to do business, DECA for the schools and stuff, helping out with them as well. I don't really help out with the kids as much anymore due to my condition, because I'm usually inside the house more than me driving 2 hours down. And I'm probably going to be a mentor somewhere around here. Try to be part of being a mentor for a robotics club, because I know how to do servos and programming. Servos is my actual specialty, robotics. So a lot of these kids don't have confidence. What's the worst thing? No. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it makes you feel down. You know what? It will also make you stronger. It will always make you get your foot back up. Because you're not alone. You have someone in your life that really do care. That really do love for you. Well, if you're very religious, go to your pastor, priest, clergy, rabbi. I don't know what you call a Muslim. Read scripture, stuff like that. I'm an atheist. I used to use the scripture to help out people when I was a youth pastor. Don't do that anymore. And so far, there is something that you always could, to look up to help you out. You have older siblings, ask them. Your parents are always a good one too. They might make fun of you for it, but they have good intentions and they want you to be. So if they don't, just give them the finger. Don't literally give them the finger, but in your mental mind. But there's a lot of parents that are assholes as well. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different household they live and raised in. Different types of problems in the house. One thing I don't approve of is abuse. I know a lot of friends that were abused. They were young by their parents, and it's horrible. That's another topic I'll talk about as well. So if you need help, you can email me. Email's in my about page. I'll personally write for you. Don't worry, your name is not on this. But if anyone else have this problem, want to talk more about it, you can talk to me, email me privately, or join a Facebook group and message me privately. Or if you want people to know about it and have more people to try to put feedback on it, put it down in the comments, and everyone will reply. A lot of these people that sub to me are very nice and knowledgeable as well. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this will be more of a wake-up calling. Hopefully you take the dive and plunge in. You always will get back up. So if you can't look up anyone else, you can look up to me. I'm not that old. I'm going to be 30 soon in 2 years. I'm a disabled veteran. Been through a lot of shit over the ups and downs as well. My, you know, you can ask me if you like. I'll give you my honest opinion. I will make a video for everyone else so they have that problem. I will address it to the people that will have that problem and stuff. My channel is not just gaming, painting, and my health problem. Usually about me, us. I use this social media to help my anxiety and my depression, to socialize and talk to people. So I have a very hard time being a group or going to mall or store due to my anxiety. I have a hard time going to school and staying there for a long period of time due to my anxiety. I have panic attacks. I feel like people are going to get me. So while I still go there, do my best, damnedest best, even though my mind and my body don't, do not agree all the time. I want to go. I want to be with people. There, like within 20 minutes, hurts. I drop, or I'm being an ER to the ambulance to the ER. So hopefully this helps. You're not alone. Everyone goes through these things in a certain manner. Anyhow, if you guys have any questions, put down in the comments. I'll put more story, talking. Go to a Skype call, let me know. I'll do a Skype call with you one-on-one. But other than that, please subscribe, notification bell. If you have any questions, please let me know. Anyhow, guys, have a good morning.